Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I want to show you how to make ceviche, and I'm going to use one of my favorite fish. I'm going to use grouper today. And here we have beautiful grouper. Anyway, so I believe that one of the important things about grouper or any fish in this matter when you're going to do ceviche, it's very important the way you cut your fish. The smaller you cut it, the faster it's going to cut with the lime juice. Yes, ceviche is cooked only by lime juice. So for those that don't like raw fish, just gotta wait long enough and it will be cooked. So let's start by chopping the fish. And like I said, if you cut this really nice and small, it cooks faster. Here's that whole fillet. I've been doing this for a while. Anyway. Now we're gonna grab this fish, we're gonna put it in a bowl, and we're just gonna take some lime juice. And these little limes that we have here in Mexico, I think you call them key limes in the States. Okay, there you go. Bowl, fish. I already have my little limes here, some limes. How much lime do we want to put? Well, I like to put enough lime where it covers the fish. So where the fish is definitely nice and wet. So that's going to help it cooked. And if you think it's just too much acidity on it, it's just, all you have to do is add a little bit of water and a little bit of olive oil. And that'll make it more mild. It won't be so acidic. So anyway, we're almost done. I used 3, 6, 8 limes on this small portion of fish, which I think is probably about 250 grams. That's it. So now I'm gonna use my hands. My hands are nice and clean. I like using my hands when I'm cooking. Just make sure they're nice and clean, right? Anyway, see the fish now is nice and wet. It's marinating. Well, you can do this in 2 different ways. You can grab this, put it in the fridge, let it sit by an hour. In an hour, the fish will be completely marinated and it'll be nice and white. When the flesh turns white, that means it's cooked. So I like to season this first. Fresh cracked pepper makes a huge difference. A little bit of salt. We're going to season this twice. We're going to add some salt now, just a little bit to give it flavor while it's marinating. And at the end, after we add all the vegetables, then we're going to add some more salt, and then it should be perfectly seasoned. So like I said, 2 ways to do this. One way is to season it now. You grab it, you put it in the ice box. About 30 minutes to an hour. It should be completely cooked by then. But me right now, I don't want to take that long. Plus, I like to eat it this way. Next thing to do, the onion. By adding the onion right now, it allows the onion also to get marinated or pickled, if you wish, into the dish. So for that amount, that should be plenty. It's very important when you're making ceviche or salsa. Chop your vegetables nice and proper. It gives you a much better finishing product. Another thing that I like to add at the beginning, it's the pepper. This is a jalapeno. I cut the end of it so it'll stand up in my board. That way it's not running around. But anyway, so I'm gonna cut this pepper in half. And now I'm gonna remove the seeds. The seeds are no good for you. They don't do anything. So now they're nice and clean. Just press it flat. It helps you when you want to cut it. Same thing. See, now you can cut it nice and even. It just makes it look really pretty at the end. That's it. Half a pepper will do great for this portion. Now I'm going to use a little carrot. I like to use the carrot because it makes it crunchy and it gives it a little bit of a sweet note. Stir that up a little bit. And the carrot we're just going to use a little bit. That's good enough. Julienne this. Flip it. Adds a lot of color to it too. And it's just the sweetness from the carrot. It's awesome. Put the carrots in there. See how much colors already? How pretty it's looking? Ceviche is the way you like it. You go to Costa Rica, they say they invented ceviche. You go to Mexico, they invented ceviche. So anywhere you go, Peru. But today, Carlitos invented ceviche. So anyway, I got rid of the seeds on the cucumber. Also, the cucumber cuts the acidity. And by adding all these vegetables, you know, it makes it taste more fresh. So there we have a little bit of cucumber. If you like tomatoes, add tomatoes. My camera guy, he doesn't like tomatoes. So we're not gonna put tomatoes on it this time. So we need one more thing, olive oil. Remember I told you that olive oil cuts the acidity? And it also gives a great flavor. Well, now all there's rest to do is to plate this in a beautiful martini glass, which I have one right here. Need a spoon. And the spoons are right here. Now we're gonna make a presentation for this on this martini glass. Look at that. And this is only marinated for a couple minutes. But to tell you the truth, I like it this way. You can really taste the fish. But if you think you want to try it in a different way, let it sit in the ice pot. Put the lime, put the salt, put the pepper, let it sit by an hour. That'll get it really nice and firm. Well, now what we have to do is decorate this by doing that. Simple, see? Chop up your vegetables, marinate your fish, put everything together in a bowl, let it sit if you wish. But now, here's the end product. Thank you for watching from Carlito's Kitchen. Thank you. Now I get to try my ceviche. Adios!